For the past 10 years, the Jesus Youth Initiative Awakening the Eucharistic Adoration of the Blessed Sacrament has been a very fruitful campaign of prayer and intercession in different parishes across UK and Europe. This year too, we continue this initiative as the season of Eucharistic Adoration sweeps across hundreds of parishes.
Gaze upon Him, consider Him, contemplate Him as you desire to imitate Jesus. This, my friends, is the words of St. Clare of Assisi. We all want to imitate Jesus, we all want to follow Him. And the best way, the easiest way is receiving the strength and power from the Eucharistic Lord by sitting, spending time in front of our Lord, our Eucharistic Lord. Awakening this year is a special one. This year is the 10th year. As we know, it starts as usual on the Ash Wednesday, from Ash Wednesday to up until the Pentecost Sunday. And I want to encourage all of you, my dear friends, to spend time and effort and to be part of it, a part of this beautiful devotion. We can together as a movement, we can pray for the Church, the Catholic Church. We can pray for the leaders of this country. We can pray for the leaders of Europe. And we can pray for more vocation from our movement, from our own families. And let us use this opportunity, my dear friends, and be part of it.
So when I think about awakening, it's a time of joyful experience for me with the Lord. It's a time for all the parishioners to come together to sit and adore the Lord. And I also see it as a time for all to build relationships with all the parishioners, to reach out to them and vice versa. So I encourage everyone to say yes to the Lord. And if there are any constraints that's stopping you having awakening in your parish or universities, just think or remember that Lord is the Lord of impossibles. He can do great and marvelous things. We are all called to be missionaries and to serve. So I encourage everyone to say yes, so that the Lord may awaken the entirety of UK, so that we may seek His kingdom.
Awakening the Eucharistic Adoration initiative of the Jesus Youth, to me, symbolizes hope and joy, bringing people from all walks of life together in front of the Eucharistic Lord. On a personal note, it is a joyful time where I spend with Jesus, to pray, to listen to Him, just being in His presence. It brings back fond memories of how I encountered the Lord in the Blessed Sacrament. I invite each one of you to make the most of this opportunity and spread this message of love, hope and joy, that the Jesus we seek to find is just there in our midst, waiting for us to come, waiting for us to spend some moments with Him. I invite you to come, spend this time, use this time from Ash Wednesday to Pentecost Sunday, and not just yourself, but for your entire community.
Hello friends, I'm so happy to talk about awakening. Awakening, as you all know, started in 2009 in Assisi. Yes, in Italy, Assisi. It was a year dedicated to priests, and a group of leaders were in Assisi, and we were praying how to celebrate it. The Spirit of the Lord spoke to us clearly. Pray for the priest before the Blessed Sacrament. That's all the awakening started. Then we began to think how we are going to pray. The Spirit was leading us in a beautiful ways, and our response was round the clock Eucharistic Adoration, which was named as Awakening. In 2009 we started, I still remember we started in Rome, a small church dedicated to young people, which is a World Youth Day church, where the World Youth Day cross is kept. And we put up a small marquee in the church, and we prayed from Ash Wednesday until Easter. Then the Lord was telling, do not stop. Our initial idea was to stop, have it to 50 days, then stop by Easter. The Lord was telling, go ahead, keep on doing it. Then we continued for another 50 days more in Leicester in UK. Then since then, every year we are doing it. We are praying before the Blessed Sacrament around the clock every year, and that is the awakening. I'm so happy. The 99 years we are still doing it. I encourage all of you to spend time before the Eucharist, Lord.
Procedenti ab utraque, compassi